Hey guys, I'm Ayla.
And I'm Andi.
And welcome to
Sinister Dynasty.
In my case, this is the case of Michelle Hoffman-Tram. So, the way that I've written this is going to be a wee bit odd. So just bear with me. So, it's in chronological order, sort of what happened, and then I go over what actually happened. So It might be a wee bit confusing.
Okay.
So just...
I'm ready.
Hold on to your butts.
I've had a wine, I'm good to go.
Okay, so this is quite a recent case.
How recent?
10 years.
Okay, yeah, quite recent.
Yes. And you're going to be absolutely fuming by the end of this.
Okay.
Because I was.
Okay, I'm ready. Hit me.
Okay, so November 7th, 2012. Michelle Hoffman-Tram, who I will refer to as Michelle, through this, so just bear with. On November 7th, 2012, Michelle Hoffman-Tram planned to spend the day helping her sister Jan do jobs around her home, which was across the road from her own home, which she shared with her husband, who she was separated from. I haven't done one of these in so long that I can't read now. So Michelle was 5 foot, medium build with dark hair, age 51. She had 2 adult children, Monique and Reese, and 3... We won't number it because I'm not 100% sure. She had grandchildren.
Right.
Okay? So Monique's children would see Michelle every other day. Reese lived in Hamilton and his children had not yet met their grandmother. She had grown up in Rotorua, attending Glen Home School and Rotorua Girls High School. She lived in the city most of her life, and she was well known around the community as a self-appointed sheriff, even though she was on a sickness benefit. This did not stop her contributing to her community.
That's cool, yeah.
Massive community person.
Yeah.
Okie dokie. So at 11 a.m. on November 7th, Michelle received a text from her friend/lover, which read, "Hello, my little monkey. Want to have some fun?"
Hello, my little monkey.
Hello, my little monkey.
Well, I can imagine it's like, remember those monkeys and they like the clip
The barrel monkeys.
The barrel monkeys. Yeah.
God. Yes, so that'll come back into the story soon. So they agreed to meet in the evening. They'd been friends for over 20 years and casual lovers, which had recently become more intense. So that afternoon, she was helping her sister Jan with jobs around the house, as I said earlier. Around 5, they called it quits so Jan could make dinner. After the full day's work, Jan offered Michelle a glass of wine before she left. Well, she couldn't say no.
I couldn't. Yeah, definitely not.
They had 2 each, and Michelle called it and headed home.
No.
Once she got home, she hopped on her red mountain bike and rode off to her friend's home, which was about a K away.
I'm guessing the red is important here, the red mountain bike.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Or are we just looking for the word count?
Yeah, we get 100.
Yeah, 1,000.
1,500.
Yeah.
So, yep. So, she was never seen again.
She was never seen again?
No. So, this gets a wee bit hectic because I go day by day. Oh, damn it, I didn't put that in. Oh, no, I did. We're good. Sorry. So, the 15th of November, this was the 7th day. Michelle had been missing for more than 1 week. Because I just said she'd been missing.
Yeah.
For 7 days.
Yeah, she's been missing. Yeah.
For a week.
Yeah.
Okay, the 16th, 8 days. Michelle has been missing
Do you just say 7 days? Michelle's been missing for 1 week.
Yes.
8 days. Michelle's been missing for 8 days.
I'm
Again,
trying.
gotta get that word count.
Okay. Okay, so 16th of the 11th, Michelle had been missing 8 days. No
Okay, no, I need to stop. I shouldn't be laughing. This is a very recent one. I shouldn't be laughing.
So no You're not laughing at the case,
No,
you're
I'm
laughing at me.
At your writing. No, we're good. And your writing's great.
No, it's not. I haven't been proofreading these very well, apparently.
She'll be right.
Okay, so no information has been given that readily explains her sudden disappearance. The 20th of November, day 12. Just checking that I haven't written that somewhere else in there. So, police report Michelle was last seen near her home on Phillip Street. They are concerned about the amount of time she has been missing. Other sightings of her have been reported around Rotorua, Glenholme, and this place that I can't pronounce.
So she'd been missing before. She's gone missing before then, had she?
No.
Or... Oh, okay.
No, this was the first time
Okay.
that she'd actually gone missing.
Okay, yeah.
So they were concerned about like the length of time she'd been missing because this was day 12 with nothing.
Yeah.
Other sightings of her have been reported around Rotorua and in Glenholme. They are currently being followed up on, but police are unable to confirm any of these. They are also looking into areas that she might have gone based on her routine. It is now being determined that she spent the afternoon with her sister, returned home, set off on her bike after telling her ex-partner that she was off to see a friend.
And so that was the one that called her monkey. She was off to see the friend. Okay, cool. Got it.
Detective Senior Sergeant Zane Smith reported they are not giving up hope that there is a plausible reason, but with every day missing, there is growing concern. Police are working with the family and friends to spread the word and circulate flyers. So, a lady called Gwenda Sloane appeared in court for an assault charge on Michelle on this day also.
Ah.
Okay.
So this was like a prior thing that...
Yeah, okay. So I believe there had been an assault.
Yeah.
And been reported by police.
Yeah.
And then she'd been going to court for it.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So 21st of November, day 13. So Jan makes a statement pleading to her sister to come home. Sergeant Zane had no comment on if Michelle had her phone or not, but confirmed that it had not been used since the 7th. No money had been accessed since this time either. So 16 investigators were currently working on this case.
16, wow.
Yep.
Yeah.
Teams, in addition to that 16, teams of uniformed staff were canvassing area and search and rescue were covering remote areas.
Fair enough though, like you'd want to do everything you could to find
Oh
her.
yeah, absolutely. 22nd of the 11th, day 14. Michelle's bike was located in an intersection.
Michelle's red bike.
Yes, red bike.
Yeah.
In a bike stand. A scene examination of Holland Street home had been completed and it was noted as a place of interest.
Okay. And that it was also like parked up properly, it wasn't just discarded on the
No,
road,
it wasn't. It was in the bike stand, standing in the bike stand.
Yum.
23rd of November, day 15. Michelle's body was found at 2:30 p.m.
Oh. I thought it would be a missing persons case. I don't know why I thought that, and then I thought you'd find her, but no. Oh, damn, I'm part of this podcast. I should know where it is. Oh. Okay, sorry, carry on. That sucks.
Okay, she was located at a forested area of State Highway 38 between Rotorua and Murupara.
Okay.
At the time the body was found, it was unidentifiable, and the process to ID it would take a few days.
Wow.
The area, this is day 15.
True, I guess, yeah.
The area she was found in, the police had been searching since a significant development in the case on Thursday the 22nd, so the day before. The road had been blocked off and was guarded by 23 security.
Oh, wow.
While this happened, police had cordoned off the crime scene to search the area for evidence. 12 police, search and rescue volunteers were searching through the local Rotorua landfill for evidence also. An arrest was made that day, and the suspect was granted the interim name suppression. They were held in remand until December 3rd. So December 3rd, day 25.
Mm-hmm.
So this would have been 25 days since she's gone missing. So, court was called during...
Wait, sorry, I'm going to interrupt there. Even though she's been found dead, it's still day 25.
We're up to day 25 that she's now been dead. She's now passed.
Oh, okay.
So
25 days
is...
after she passed.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I was like, what? Okay, no, that makes sense.
Yeah, see, I told you it got messy.
Yeah.
I pre-warned you. So, court was called. Name suppression was lifted. So, Michelle's... Oh, no. Hold on. I confused myself there. Okay, so, day 25, court was called. Name suppression was lifted from the person who had killed Michelle. And Sloane's assault charge was changed to murder.
Oh.
Plot
Shit.
twist.
Wow. Well, not really, I guess.
No.
But
No,
Yeah.
when we were reading through that, I thought it was a wee bit weird that I just mentioned that out of the blue. But
no, it's
now
good. That's good.
Full
Yeah.
circle.
Yeah, it's good.
So the court requested Sloane be tested to see if a mental health report was needed. Lawyer Harry Edwards confirmed that this was not required, and she was remanded in custody until the 12th of December. 12th of December, 35 days later. Police... no, I don't know where I got police from there. So Sloane was pled guilty to murdering Michelle Hoffman-Tram.
So Sloane did it.
Yes.
Sloane
Yes. So she unalived Michelle.
Yikes.
So this goes into the incident, so what led up to
Yeah.
the murder and what followed once the murder had been done.
Okay.
So November 7th, when Michelle arrived at her friend Gwenda Sloane's home, they took her Subaru Legacy to Liquor King.
Wait, interruption. So they were friends first?
Yep, so earlier in the case, I said her and her friend / lover sent the text. They had been friends for over 20 years.
So Sloane was the friend?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, okay, I thought that was just a third person. Okay,
No.
That makes sense.
No.
Yeah.
No, she was going to visit Sloane.
Okay.
But I kind of wanted to try and leave it as a plot twist.
Yeah, okay.
Even though it wasn't much of a plot twist.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, I just thought it was a third party person. For some reason I thought Sloane was a woman.
Sloane is a woman.
Oh, okay. That's where I got that from then.
Yeah, her first name's Gwenda.
Oh, duh. Okay, so, and then the third party. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
It's all coming together for me. It's making sense now.
Okay, so Michelle arrived at Gwenda's home. So Sloane's home, sorry.
Yeah.
They took Sloane's Subaru Legacy to Liquor King to get 3 dozen of stubbies.
Nice.
It's a lot.
That's a lot. Well, it's just a normal box, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh no, that times 3.
Yeah.
Times 3. Okay, that's a lot of alcohol.
Yeah. So they returned to Sloane's home where they began drinking, had sex and continued drinking. Sounds like a good night to me.
That does sound pretty fun. Very fun.
At some point in the evening, they made plans to get breakfast the next day. While Michelle was in the kitchen, Sloane flew into a fit of rage. She entered the kitchen, grabbing one of the drawers, smashing Michelle over the head.
Oh.
She straddled her after she landed face first on the floor. She continued to hit her over the head with the drawer. Then, using 2 knives, she stabbed Michelle over 30 times. 25 of these were inflicted after death.
Oh.
Which, hopefully it wasn't painful.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
painful, yeah.
It would have been to begin with, but hopefully it was just quick.
Yeah, hopefully. Far out. That's
Yeah.
And you don't know, I'm guessing you're going to get to this, why she flipped out? Or
Yeah, we'll get to that.
Okay.
And
Jeez.
that'll piss you off.
Okay.
So, 25 of these stab wounds were inflicted after death. She also had a slash across her throat, a cut from her face to her mouth, and both ears were severed, with one being put in her mouth.
Jeez.
That is so excessive.
Yeah.
The entire thing's excessive,
Yeah.
but that's...
Just the after, like, you can't understand it obviously, but when you put someone's ear in their mouth afterwards, that's you fully know what you're doing at that point.
Would a fit of rage, you know, it wouldn't have been a blind rage at that point, I couldn't imagine.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to get to. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to make sense of. Yeah, that's just far out.
Her wounds were mainly her chest and back. The blunt force trauma to her head caused Michelle to lose some teeth. Sloane returned to drinking until the next day.
Wait, what? She just returned back to drinking?
Yep. Michelle's body remained on the floor of Sloane's kitchen most of the following day, until the next morning, which was the 9th, where Sloane wrapped Michelle's body in rubbish bags and almost an entire roll of duct tape that she had brought earlier that day from the store.
So she bought it earlier?
Yeah, she just popped into the store to get some duct tape.
So this was premeditated, was it? Unless she just wanted some duct tape at home, I guess, but...
So, she went to the store on the 9th. So this was the day that she decided to get rid of the body.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Michelle's body looked nothing like a body and more like a trash heap once she was finished. So Sloane loaded Michelle's body into the back of her Survivor Legacy, put the other products she used to clean in a rubbish bag and dropped it around the corner on another street, which was having a local rubbish collection day.
Just around the corner from her house as well. Far out.
Okay, so she drove her car out to an area just off State Highway 38. She found a 1.5 deep ditch. 1.5 metre deep ditch.
Yeah.
Sorry. And buried the body with dirt, leaves and rubbish. Yeah, you know what? I wrote a side note on this.
Yeah.
If people hadn't have been dropping their rubbish
In ditches.
they wouldn't have helped hide a body.
Yeah.
But because they're dirty, they drop their rubbish at their asses and now they have helped hide a body. So pick up your rubbish, you dirty killer.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a... Yeah, that should be a point. You should never be putting your rubbish into ditches.
Anywhere, don't throw it out of the car. Put it in the rubbish.
Yeah, literally put it in the rubbish. That is what it's there for.
You might get called in on a murder case one day that you didn't commit, but your rubbish was there that has your fingerprints on.
Is that what happens to these people?
No.
Oh, okay.
But what if it did?
No, we're not going there. Pick up your rubbish.
Yeah, so upon returning home, Sloane rented a carpet cleaner, which she used herself to clean up the mess.
Okay.
So the trial, which was set for the 4th of February 2013.
Mm-hmm.
So the judge described the case as brutal and callous.
Yeah.
Sloane's only intention could have been to mutilate Michelle. When asked why she had done this,
Okay, I'm ready. Hit me.
Sloane said that she knew Michelle had taken $20 from her wallet. Do you know what they called this murder?
What?
The $20 murder.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
So she took $20 from her wallet.
Supposedly took $20.
Took $20 from her wallet, and she got upset.
Yeah.
And wow.
Yeah.
So she was in a sane quotation mark state of mind and everything, and just was like, wow.
Well, she wasn't mentally impacted.
Yeah. Far out.
So this obviously was premeditated, sort of.
Well, not really, but
just wait.
Oh, okay.
So 6 people read victim impact statements at the trial.
Yeah.
During the trial, Sloane could be seen turning to Michelle's family and mouthing words to them in the public gallery. I don't know what was mouthed.
Oh.
So Sloane was sentenced to life in prison with a minimum parole period of 17 years. She was given 3 years off for an early guilty plea.
So she got 14 years? Or
No, she got 20.
Okay, yeah.
And then that was dropped to 17 because
Of the
she
guilty.
didn't have to go through the full court trial.
Yeah.
So when the sentence was read out, the family later confirmed that they wished for a longer sentence.
Yeah,
Fair enough.
Yeah.
So Monique is Michelle's daughter, was seen embracing Sloane's family, ensuring them it wasn't their fault.
Oh, well, it's not, so, yeah.
So Cassie Lisa Moore, who was a close friend of the family and who had known Michelle for over 20 years of her life as auntie, said she would travel from Tokoroa to be at every court appearance that Michelle had.
Yeah.
Not Michelle, that Sloane had to ensure that she...
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah, good.
So just a wee bit of backstory about Gwenda Sloane. So Gwenda Sloane was born in 1969. Her early life is unknown. Ordinary childhood as much as it can be. Average amount of life obstacles. She did lack social skills, which made it difficult for her to make friends and fit in. She graduated from high school though. I didn't even do that. Crikey. So
Good
she,
on her. Well, no, that's a bad thing to say.
we
Poor
can,
taste.
At the time.
At the time.
Yeah, at the time of when she was graduating high school, good on her.
Yeah.
But she's a piece of shit.
Yeah, so we take that back.
So we appreciate her young efforts, but we do not like her now. She made bad decisions after that.
Very bad decision.
So there's a book called The Strangest Killer by Nathaniel Nixon. So go have a look at this as it's got more information about stuff. I've used some of his information.
Yeah, all good.
Good read though.
That's what the podcast's about, giving you information.
It's not a big book. I think it's like 18 pages, but it's good. It's got a good amount of information in there.
Yeah.
So another theory was Sloane wanted more from Michelle and their relationship, but Michelle wasn't wanting this. Sloane was said to be becoming more and more jealous of Michelle's ex-husband, even though they were separated. So she stopped going around there and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So there was a tribute done. This is very lovely. This is honestly so lovely. I don't know where I've gotten this date from, but this date hasn't happened yet. But on the 7th of the 1st, unsure what year, because it's not 2023.
Right.
And they held a memorial for Michelle. This was an unveiling of a park bench and a time capsule. The restored bench was with a plaque of Michelle's name on it for the community to go and sit and remember her. The reading at the unveiling were put into the memorial box, which was inserted into the frame of a home that Michelle had helped restore in her community. So to wrap up, to give you an inkling of who Michelle was as a person, Michelle was a woman who could give any man a run for their money when it came to her handyman skills, and who loved to rough and tumble with her grandchildren. She was the type of person to give anyone the shirt off her back. The family wanted Michelle to be remembered for her generosity and caring nature, which was afforded to everyone she met. So that gives you a wee bit of information on who she was and like how big of a loss she was to the community.
Yeah, we're just remembering how involved she was as well, like always volunteering and stuff, even battling with like a sickness as well.
Yeah.
So
And
Boo snoring again.
And just another side note, I hope you stub your toe every morning, Gwenda Sloane.
I'd hope more than that.
I know, but that's just like an
Far
inconvenience every morning for her.
Over $20. Well, supposedly.
Yeah, I don't know. I reckon that's a wee bit far-fetched to just kill someone over $20.
Yeah, and a bit far-fetched to kill someone because you're jealous of their ex-husband.
Oh yeah,
too.
that's right. Yeah. I don't know. That comes across to me as if I can't have you, no one else can have you.
Yeah, which is pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Pretty crazy.
Well, hopefully she stays in prison for the rest of her life.
Yeah, fingers crossed. That was interesting though, and a bit ridiculous about
$20.
Nah, you can't even be on her side. You can't even empathise with her over that. There's nothing.
No way.
Jeez.
That's Anyway, I should have these written down, but check out our Instagram, Facebook, which is listed under Sinister Dynasty.
Oh, and we've decided as well, actually, so when we go out to places and video them, we're actually going to have them for people who are Patreon. Patreon. We're going to have them for Patreons to view. So they're going to be a little extra thing on top of the podcast that we're doing. Yeah, pretty funny. It's just going to be us probably falling over things and laughing at each other.
Yeah, we're going to try.
Yeah, we're going to try to do it. Yeah.
Cool. So, thank you for listening. Please listen again. If you've got any suggestions, you can subscribe to $3 a month to make a suggestion. Otherwise, just email us.
Yeah, we accept those too.
Occasionally. But I am Ayla.
And I'm Andi.
And this was Sinister Dynasty.